Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Brewster. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. When he's safe to make the recovery, the onside kick doesn't work.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
The offense starts with excellent field position. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made on the out route. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Important second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you're starting to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Oh, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Second and 10 here. Quick completion to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Bought some time. Now lets it go. Accurate throw, catch made right near the sideline. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense can set up with a first down and goal.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense facing second and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
One of those crucial moments early in this playoff game. Third down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short.
Here we go, Chris. Early in the game, opening drive. This is a big decision and really an opportunity to send a message for this offense. Do you go for this close to the goal line and make that statement, or do you settle for 3?
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the aggressive call on the opening play? Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. This time it's complete. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Back to throw again. And here comes a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Duke, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Cannot escape the pass rush there. Brought down for a short loss.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
becomes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's an out route. The catch made. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Nobody hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got his man wide open. Breaks free down the left side. Ends on the head. Touchdown, Tigers, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The shotgun handoff here. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Getting set. Here's second down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Blue Devils looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout.
So getting nothing in first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already, and they find the end zone this time. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on first down. That's reeled in. It's Hawkins. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
He dumps it off to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Looks like Auburn will have the 1st down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. See if the penalty proves costly. 1st down and 15 now. They're going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
Looking for the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. First down. Looking to throw the football. The receiver makes the catch. And he'll run out of bounds, picking up a few yards on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield and make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the grab downfield for a huge gain on the right. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the 1st down. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Blue Devils will line up on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And they trap him for a sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass is picked off. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
So they start the drive here looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. It's a beautiful throw. Hits him in stride. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. And the pass interference with no time on the clock will give them one last play here before the break. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there in what will be the final play of the quarter. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. E-Doubles offense heads back out on the field now. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a deep shot to the right. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's another deep shot. It is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Gets made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second and short. Handoff from the shotgun. Across the 30. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Auburn.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First down. Looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Enough for a first down at the 37. And the Blue Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. That sack makes it second down and forever.
Chris, how about the combo there of speed and power to be able to get to the quarterback here by this defensive lineman? Auburn defensive lineman, one thing you can always count on is they have speed and they have an awareness to know how to pressure that quarterback.
Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Blue Devils begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the completion made. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First down here for this offense. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. He finds some space. Got the first down and still motoring. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down for the 14.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Blue Devils are in the red zone now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He's picked for a third time tonight. He's bringing it back. Across midfield. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Looking to throw yet again. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage. Looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Pressure is coming. Contact as he let the ball go. The pass falls incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. He fires downfield. And he's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass is caught. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to 44.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far.
They'll take a deep shot here. And they will score. Touchdown, Duke.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game deadline. A classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game, who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They'll bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost, and forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
No running with the draw play. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw over the middle. Tackle made to the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Chris Smith, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him. They're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. You're not giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Can he get there on the ground? Touchdown, Auburn. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep for late game heroics. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes for the offense. Step up, make a play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Chris, how about that execution? Great throw by the quarterback. The receiver does his job and then takes it into the end zone. And now we've got an interesting situation here. Late in the game in a playoff, do you kick the extra point to tie this up, or you go for 2 to potentially take the lead?
point is good. We're tied up. Sets up a tremendous finish here. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It is tough on a defense when a quarterback gets out of the pocket and makes the defense have to decide, are we going to rush him or are we going to stay back in coverage? And there, the quarterback was able to keep looking downfield and find the receiver as the defense scrambled to adjust.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain.
We saw this receiver in the first half have a number of inward breaking routes, and now in the second half, we're seeing more stuff going to the outside. Good adjustment by this offensive coordinator.
Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. They'll hand it off. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Auburn now operating in the red zone. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the handoff.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Running play called on 3rd and short. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the clock.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. So here we go. In the final seconds, 1 swing of the leg for the win. It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.